Today we will guide you through the process of connecting and setting up Solo Mega Motor Controller. Let's get started with the input-output connections of the Solo Mega. Power connectors, motor connectors, encoder and Hall sensor connector, communication connector, analog input-output port, future reserved connector, safe torque off and sleep connector, active brake chopper, USB connector. To make the connections, here's what you'll need. Wires. Use multi-wire insulated cables with a cross-section ranging from 2.5 square millimeters to 50 square millimeters, depending on the motor's power. We're using 6 millimeter squared cables for this setup, as it's designed for moderate testing. Connectors. For Solo Mega Power and motor connections, it is mandatory to use ring connectors. Use ring connectors of appropriate sizes depending on the motor's power. Match the connector type with the size of the wire. Crimping tools. For small to medium-sized uninsulated ring connectors, we use this hand crimp tool designed for non-insulated terminals. You can use any of those tools available on RS. For larger uninsulated ring connectors, we rely on a hydraulic crimping tool. You can get it from Amazon. Always ensure the crimping slot matches the connector size. For data connectors, we use the Molex hand ratcheting crimp tool, specially designed for nano-fit connectors. You can get it from RS. It handles 3 different sizes of wire sections. This is the female crimp terminal. Insert the terminal into the crimping tool, then insert the cable and crimp it securely. We offer pre-crimped cables with receptacle crimp connector housings available in 12-way and 8-way options. You can purchase them directly from our website. USB cable. One end features a USB connector and the other a USB-C connector. Ensure the cable includes a data line for proper functionality. Setting up the Solo Mega. The setup is ready. We have the Solo Mega mounted on an industrial T-slot. A swift release emergency stop button is connected to the safe torque off (STO) function. And the motor all prepared and ready. Let's start connections. For the connections, we use M5 by 8 mm DIN 912 screws. To ensure the screws are tightened with the proper torque, we rely on a preset torque screwdriver. You can use any similar tool, such as the one we use by Vera. Make sure the Mega Power connector screws are tightened to a maximum torque of 2 Newton meters. For the power connections, connect the red wire to the positive terminal and the black wire to the negative. Ensure that you achieve the maximum torque by listening for the click sound. Adjust the power supply to 48 volts with a current limit set to 5 amps. Next, connect the motor wires, ensuring they align correctly with the controller terminals A, B, and C. This setup uses a BLDC motor. We utilize the RM44 or RM58 incremental encoder. For connection guidelines, kindly refer to the data sheets of the encoder and the controller. To learn more about motor connections, refer to our videos on YouTube channel. Connect the safe torque off STO wires as specified in the datasheet. Watch our video for a detailed guide for this connection. Lastly, use the USB cable to link the controller to your laptop for configuration. Running and testing the motor. Double-check the wires are connected properly. Turn on the power supply. Ensure that the blue LED blinks, not the red one. Configuring the controller. To configure the controller, open the Motion Terminal software and ensure the controller is online. For the Solo Mega configuration, refer to our instructional video. Start the motor in speed mode at 1000 revolutions per minute. Use the performance monitor to track current and velocity. For motor tuning tips, check out the video on our YouTube channel. Now, we will switch to 2000 RPM and track the performance monitor. Now, we will switch to 3000 RPM and track the performance monitor. Let's test the safe torque off, STO, and check how the current and velocity drop to zero. Even after the STO is released, the motor does not start. Speed and velocity readings remain at zero. Cover the controller with the enclosure. To learn more about motor controllers, please watch our videos on YouTube.